At only 17, Malala Yousafzai has been through more than most in their lifetime. Dedicating her life to fighting for women's rights, personal freedoms, and expanding education, Malala raises awareness by her story and the Malala Fund that empowers others to join her. Our story begins in Swat Valley, Pakistan, Malala's hometown.
Swat Valley, the land of waterfalls, lush green hills and other gifts bestowed upon it by the nature. But my dear friends, today Swat has in the past few years become a heartland for Pakistan's Islamic militancy.
Time of 2009, the Taliban, a militant Islamic fundamentalist group, enforced Sharia law, which denied education to girls and women and enforced strict rules about women's activities and behavior. The Taliban began to destroy women's schools as a warning and death threat.
In the world, the girls are going to their schools freely and there is no fear. But in Swat, when we go to our school, we are very afraid of Taliban. He will kill us, he will throw acid on our face and he can do anything.
Although this man, Zayuddin Yousafzai, Malala's father and woman activist himself, disobeyed the Taliban by running an all-women's school in secret. And those who defied the Taliban? Well,
today, this idyllic valley of peace is burning. Why the peace of this valley is destroyed? Why we the peace and innocent people of the valley are targeted? Why our future is targeted? Schools are not places of learning, but places of fear and violence. We will solve our problems. We will return our valley to peace.
Then on October 9th, 2012, two Taliban ambushed Malala's school bus, threatening others to tell them who she was. They found and shot her.
She was airlifted to a military hospital in Peshawar, where she had surgery to remove the bullet lodged in her shoulder. A group of armed Taliban boarded her school bus, asked for her by name, and shot her in the head. Two of her classmates were also wounded in the attack.
The shot was a single bullet which went through her head, neck, and shoulder. Her experience was the match to an overall movement, receiving worldwide condemnation. Young girls carried pictures of Yousafzai and declared, "I am Malala." Across Pakistan, protests against the Taliban erupted. Over 2 million people signed the Right to Education campaign, leading to the ratification of Pakistan's first Right to Education bill.
We call upon Malala Yousafzai.
Then, on December 10th, 2014, Malala became the youngest person to ever win the Nobel Peace Prize.
Sharing the award with Indian child rights campaigner Kailash Satyarthai, Malala took to the stage to be congratulated.
With her success, Malala began the Malala Fund, a way to reach out to millions of women, focusing on the local, national, and international levels in the countries of Kenya, Jordan, Nigeria, and Pakistan. Malala wants to help women with no means of education due to economic or social conflicts.
They thought that the bullet would silence us, but they failed. And out of that silence came thousands of voices. The terrorists thought that they would change my aims and stop my ambitions, but nothing changed in my life except this. Weakness, fear, and hopelessness died. Strength, power, and courage was born.
Malala leads by example and by fighting for standard rights through her story and actions that encourage others to peacefully stand and join her. She brings a voice to those too afraid or unsure and fights for equality. These reasons make her a leader, not her dreams, but her persistence and willpower to educate and express the voice of the people. Malala courageously rose against her social situation and doesn't believe it matters what age one is, because anyone can stand up and end inequality.